Hello YouTube! When this video will be out, you will already have first day of 2023. So I just wanted to wish all of you who is watching to have an amazing year full of amazing people and fun in general. Today I would like to share with you how I set up my goals and my New Year resolutions for 2023. I do it every year around 28th or 29th of December, and this planning helps me to create a visible point for a new year that I can rely on. I like to have deep reflections about my past year and what it brought to my life, which feelings, emotions, skills, ideas. For these practices I usually use my bullet journal and a pen, but you can feel free to use whatever you like, which stationery you like. This video will be divided to two parts. In the first part we will reflect on 2022, and in the second we're gonna plan everything for 2023. So let's begin with a theme for past year. Unfortunately, I have no possibility to show you my previous bullet journal with my previous reflections and my topic of the year because I lost it while traveling. But the topic for my 2022 was hard work. I wanted to improve my existing skills, pick up some new ones, and work as much as I could without harming my health. I think I got to the point this year that I understood that you should work not only hard but smart, and you can easily delegate some tasks that are not important for you for someone else to free yourself some space and some time just for being with yourself and enjoying time with yourself. I also learned a lot about managing my time. So basically my theme for 2022 was fulfilled because I was really hard working this year, and I also started this YouTube channel that took me a lot of preparation and work. I also like to write my accomplishments for 2022 as well as my failures, so I can understand exactly what was working for me and what could be improved. When reflecting on the previous year, I also like to write around 10 things or situations I'm grateful for. This exercise makes me feel happier and more fulfilled because I remind myself all that warm and happy moments from the past year. This part of my self-reflection sometimes get me really sentimental because I remember all these special moments with special people that brought something important in my life, and I ended up writing to every my friend after this, thank you for being special for me and for making my life special. And the last thing I like to focus on in the previous year is to write about one habit that I picked up this year and that had biggest impact on my life. For me, this habit was to clean my environment every day and declutter often. Because basically nothing can change my mood faster than cleaning my environment and bringing it to the bright and nice smelling good sanctuary. I picked up a habit to burn crazy amount of incense, candles, put plants everywhere. I like to reinforce the idea that your home is your temple away from all chaos of the world, place where you feel safe, secured and recharged and free. Because I was moving so much past year due to war in Ukraine, I needed to create a habit to learn how to create a home everywhere where I am. So yeah, this habit was actually very helpful in comforting my own mind and soul this year. And now we're moving to the second part, planning for next year. Let's start with setting up a theme for 2023. I wanted to be art for myself. I have plans for a future year to create a lot for YouTube, and I also want to make my personal exhibition with my paintings here in Switzerland. I would also like to come back to play music and learn maybe how to play a new instrument, or even start to play the piano again after 4 years break. But it's not enough just to set up a theme for a year. It's also important to visualize it and understand which steps you need to take to make it happen, to come closer to your dreams and accomplishments. So the next step is to actually set up goals and systems to embody your theme of a year. I like to choose from 3 to 5 main goals for my upcoming year, just to not overload myself too much. But you can choose less or more depending on your energy levels. My goals for 2023 will be learn German until a comfortable speaking level, rent and move to my own apartment and set up my space, get healthier and more trained body, start to paint a set of pictures for my own exhibition, start to play music again. This is also very important to take your time, feel free to use 1 hour, 2 hours to brainstorm and come up with your ideas and goals. Don't rush too much with setting up goals and try to separate your own wishes from modern trends and something that you always see on social media. For each and every of us, the goals are different depending on life situation, relationship and even the place we're currently living in. After you have all your goals written, you need to set up systems that will help you to embody your goals. You basically need to break up your big goals to small steps you can do every day or every week, so each time you get closer to the big end goal. My systems will be: have a private German lesson with a teacher 2 times a week and every day practice talking with my friends in Duolingo, start to search for an apartment to rent and start saving money for that every month, work out with a program 3 times a week, walk and hike more, learn how to ride a bicycle maybe, paint with oils 3 times a week and sketch stuff every day, also maybe learn anatomy. Plan my days dedicated to music, learn how to play drums and restart to play piano again at least once a week. I also like to set up in January a schedule with all my goals included so I can start to work on them as soon as possible. And what I also find helpful is to write a priority for your goals, what you find the most important and the least important, because there always will be days in which you will not be able to do everything as planned. That's why it's important to prioritize and understand which system you can skip and which should be done anyways. I also like to write 3 habits I want to implement in my life in 2023 and 3 habits I want to let go. For me, new habits will be learning German with a teacher, doing 3 times a week my new workout routines, and painting at least 3 times a week. And habits I want to get rid of is drinking too much coffee a day, overworking, and leaving too little money for savings. You might also like to come back to your goal setting every month or every season with a check if you're still following your ideas or maybe something changed and some of your goals are not relevant anymore. Because basically your goals are not set up in stone and they can also be adjusted to your new reality all over the way. And that's it from me for today. Thanks for watching it till the end of the video. Thanks for being with me in 2022 and support this channel. I appreciate every comment you left, every video you watched. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and leave your comment with your New Year's resolutions in the comment section. I would like to read them. I wish you an amazing beginning of 2023 and I will see you in the next video next week.